So I need some help here, Carrie.
Okay, why? What?
That card that I made?
Yeah?
Alright. What's a good saying to put inside it? It says best wishes on the front. Should it say, hope your day is special? On this special occasion, it's the perfect time to say health and happiness to you, both today and every day, or congratulations to you.
I like either option 1 or 2.
But I just don't know which one would be better to go in there.
Jack, can you grab me 18 eggs from downstairs, please? Thank you.
I got the gold one. Oh, the gold one's so easy to kill. Whoa! Okay, okay. That's the purple one. That's the purple. Cool on me. Yeah, I'll flip it out. You too. Oh, here, I got it. Oh, I just put more. Better see if we need those three. That's how we go. Oh, dang. I didn't grab an RPG.
This one, I'm gonna throw it out. Like, does it come clean? You know what I mean? Like, it's rough. That's how you get new silverware. Throw it out.
You just go over to my house and steal it. Just kidding. Dad brought all my stuff over. I feel horrible for buying this paper. Because I'm thinking, it's a stupid thing. I'm not going to make money off of cards.
Well, you could.
You know, and so here I put the money out there and
I'm really nice so I can get high ground. Look at that fell.
oh, that's what I heard.
Oh, they can actually break bills. I got some coming.
It's Thursday, right? Yeah. So Bobby doesn't have any calls tonight.
You know, hold it for headshots, because then they go faster. Oh, let me. I'm going up.
So I'm sure if he found the boards, he's cutting them out there and putting them down.
Okay, I'm back. I can go now. I'm going down.
century. Is there a trial? Or shall I execute him?
We're supposed to hold him to the U.S. Marshal comes. Then we'll take him to Rocket City for a trial.
What sort of old man are you referring to?
My pa, when he breaks me out of this tin can, grave digger be looking over that.
Your party, no match for Sheriff Ward.
Yes, when your paw comes, we will be ready for him.
Huh?
He's right. You're no match for Hollander.
I'm sure that the two of us can handle any problems.
Hold on. I was just passing through town, so
I'm sorry, Miss Annie.
it's another opening. You should have waited for the chair.
It's only round 1 out of 30. We have these one hits. I don't know how many more we need to explore. But I don't see it. Unless I
I need to identify useful composition.
Give me a second. What do you do? What's your supply system?
Wrong with my machine? It's like that's on me.
Here you fly.
Yeah.
He did last week too. And then the week before that, that one did.
And Don is sitting in.
I know, he's watching. And he has his mask on because he has, remember he just had a stroke and stuff? Like he has
Yeah, he's not doing really well.
Alright, come on.
Okay, what?
Wow, I'm just so sore.
Arms are sore.
Yeah. Dad went and got that whole trailer full of rock, so I think it's like a half a load or something.
Half a yard.
Yeah, and
It's a lot of rock.
shoveled it. Let's just say I can dance circles around boys. I am not even kidding. Like, I can do 2 and 3 spoonfuls so they're one. Like, come on, like, get some oomph in it.
Kids don't know how to work as hard. That's why your arms hurt.
I know.
You were lifting way more.
Oh yeah. Excuse me. What are you looking at? Would you walk, please?
Ralphie, go.
Like,
Sit there and
I gotta like not hit his butt. I was like, move.
move your hinder. Ralphie, go. I'm gonna beat you. There used to be a point in time when that dog would not let anybody lead the pack. You wanna go?
Ralph.
He wants to go that way. He wants to go that way. Oh my God.
Buddy, Holy.
To go.
Should we go that way and come back, or?
Well, there's people there.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, when he starts acting up.
Yeah, we'll get that'll be good TV.
Alright, let's go. Come on, now, let's try this.
Come on, Ralphie. He'll trip out here in a minute. When he doesn't want to go anywhere, he will hit the brakes and...
Which way do you want to go? We go this way? Okay, come on. Let's go.
Yeah, right now. He does not want to go. He put the brakes on.
Ralphie.
You can pull him.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Ralph. Oh.
Come on. Our dog is broken.
All right, let's turn around. Send him back.
Right. Maybe he wants to go back home. He's a broken dog.
I don't know who's waving at me. Who's in the white truck?
I don't know, whatever.
They were waving at me. So I waved back.
Maybe they think that we were like famous.
Oh, waving at the
He's like, "Oh,
waving at the camera.
It's a famous YouTube couple. I don't know. Go, move your butt.
Well, we're not famous yet, technically, but when you're just holding the camera and just out and about, it's a little bit different. It's all good. Where are we going?
I don't know. Where you
Straight?
wanna
Want to go straight?
go? Let's turn.
Okay. I'll go straight, you turn. Okay. We'll meet back up in the middle somewhere.
That would suck. How was your walk?
I don't know. I mean, it was pretty boring. Just kind of walked.
How many steps do you think you did for the day?
As of right now, probably the 400, 500, not many. When you sit on your butt for a living, you don't usually get a whole lot. That's okay though.
So I was flipping through Facebook and like YouTube the other night, and I came across this little like clip from the Ellen DeGeneres show, and she said that they were trying to figure out why they spend so much money and stuff. So they went through their expense report. Well, one of the producers bought a treadmill desk. Okay. But it's in her office, which is like far away from where she's always at. So it was like over $1,000. So Ellen said, well, when have you last used it? And they're like, because it was kind of dusty, you know? And she's like, well, we pay good money for it. We want you to use it. So they brought it to the show. And they made her, during the whole show, walk on the treadmill for, you know, and they were like, how far did you walk? You know, it was like 2 points a mile.
Wow.
You know, where? Oh, I thought you saw a real cat. I'm like, where? Where's the cat?
Talking about that right there.
Yep. And I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, well, good for them, you know.
Yeah.
You buy stuff, you gotta use it.
I've seen people use them before, but
I think it's hard to like type, because if you're moving your whole body, it's not there.
it's not bad when you, like, if you were to take a laptop and put it on top of a treadmill, you've got to have just an area where the tread can't be like connected to whatever you're typing on, because then the natural rocking motion of you walking will affect the desktop. But if you get a tread and then it's separate, then it's not so bad. I've used it once or twice at work, but not my cup of tea. I like the standing sit desk where it just goes up and down. That's pretty nice. Oh, the old man. Oh, we got one.
Oh, bingo.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I don't know why dogs do that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Pick up after your dogs. PSA.
PSA means public service announcement. Oh. So easy.
More like telling people that are watching this, pick up after your dogs. Don't just make it.
Like on the end
Don't
of,
make a
like,
deposit.
The Price is Right. What do they say? Have your pet spayed or neutered. You know.
It's nice out.
It's gorgeous. You know how like when you get new shoes, like one toe will like hurt for a little bit until you break it in?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at that point. I'm like, oh man, I need to take my shoe off.
My left foot was like that when we
Then
were.
it is my left foot too.
When we were in Iowa, I was in the data center and standing there trying to configure the firewall, and like, man, my left foot is killing me. And then I like, you know how you would like shift the weight on your foot to be in like the outside of your foot and try to get the pressure off. I did that and it felt a little bit better, but yeah, I know what that's like.
It's like literally the first day of wearing them, and
Yeah, give it 2 or 3 days and they break in pretty quick.
go take my little foot scraper and scrape the toe, will be fine.
Yeah. The birds are chirping.
Here they are. Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Oh, such a naughty dog. No. That's Kate. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Robbie used to cut his grass.
Oh, yeah, it explains why he like had that sudden. Yeah, I thought that dog was coming. I was like, wow.
That doggy's cool.
It's like, how does he know you? But that explains it.
Yep.
He was a client of my son who cuts grass in our neighborhood.
Who, by the way, does the most awesomest job. And most of his clients tell him, if I would have known that you would do that good, I'd pay more. So FYI, we take tips.
Yes, if you want your son, or if you want your grass cut and
Only
trimmed,
when you live near us.
if you live in our if you don't live too far from our neighborhood, we'll drive to your house and we'll cut your grass. Well, I won't. My son does.
Yeah, not Bob.
No.
We don't do no yard work, which is fine. We're cool with that. I don't mind doing the yard work.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
long way.
I have no problem getting dirty, but I can still look like a princess.
Yeah, you have a knack for always looking good when you're doing something.
Yes. Even when I'm sick, I still have to do my makeup.
She does. She's crazy that way.
Yes, you'll feel better. Why should you be ugly?
Well, you know, 90% of looking good is feeling good. Or is
I
it 90?
can't stand when I go to Walmart and then you see people with their hair not brushed and they're wearing their jammies and it just drives me nuts.
You know what my biggest pet peeve of people is? Is the people that like to wear sweatpants as pants. I can't stand that. I'm like, if you're gonna get up and be out and about, out and about would be like, if I'm out of my bedroom sleeping, then I've got to be dressed. That's just how I roll. I can't.
A fence and I'll have a guard dog.
Because they will break in.
It's all
They're
right.
gonna try to eat my chickens. A coon will eat a chicken?
Raccoon. Again?
Oh.
You trust me, you don't want to see this. This is not YouTube worthy. So yeah. Buddy just had his second round. It wasn't pretty. I'm saving you the
You pretty much are describing it. Why don't you just tell them?
I mean, if you guys are like that, that's just weird. I have to look at it because I'm right here. But yeah. It is what it is. So do you feel better now, bud? I mean, yeah, normally after I have that, I do.
Want to tell everybody your story about your underwear?
Shut up.
Okay.
I'd rather tell people about the story of us getting lost in the woods in Colorado. That's even
I'm
funny.
so mad that we weren't smart enough to film that.
That would have gone viral.
Why did we not think of that?
Yeah, that was. So here's the Cliff Notes version, in case you were wondering. We went out to Copper, Colorado last year for our youngest son who snowboards, and he was in competition. He got invited to USA SA Nationals. And one of the days we were out there, it was a 2-week trip. The second week is where you actually do competition. The first week is just training. We take a gondola because we're not ski sport or winter sport people. We don't ski or snowboard or anything like that, but he snowboards.
We like to wear the outfits because it's cute.
Well, you do. Anyway, we got gondola lift tickets one morning, and we were, he had slope style was the event for that day. So we drop him off in the morning about 8 a.m. to his coaches, and his coaches take him to wherever he's got to go so he knows where to be and all that type of stuff. Well, we take the gondola, or no, it was a ski lift that day. We didn't take the gondola.
Oh.
We took the ski lift up to where we needed to be.
Which is like a 30 to 40 minute ride.
Oh yeah,
it's not like little hills where we live.
So everybody understands this. In southeastern Wisconsin, you've got a couple of ski hills. You've got Sunburst. You've got Alpine Valley. You've got the Rock. Trying to think of what's the other one. There's another one up in the northern, up near Milwaukee.
Tyrol Basin.
That's out towards Madison, though. Anyway, these are all little hills, right? They're not the gigantic mountains.
It's like a 5-minute ride.
I mean, the ski lift on Copper Mountain is probably a good 20 minutes. I mean, it's moving 20 minutes. You're probably covering 1.5 miles, 2 miles in the time frame. Well, we finally get to where we get dropped off, and we can see the event as we were riding over because the ski lift goes right over the top of it. Well, we ended up getting off the ski lift, and we're walking back downhill, so it's not that bad. Well, they have a riders meeting where the people that are running the event and the track give you the what's going on and what you're going to be doing, what to do, what not to do, that type of stuff. How would you get disqualified, things like that. Well, we're walking down, and the wife looks at says, "Oh, we need to go that way because there's like these markers, the little orange mesh fencing on the left side, and it veered us off." And so she's like, "We need to go that way so we don't interrupt the riders meeting." I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. We end up walking down this path.
Walking this way.
Oh yeah, and let me tell you, when we talk about going downhill,
you gotta clip your toes.
That slope right over there across the street, going down down the hill to the water, is nothing compared to the slope that you go down on this particular the mountain. Anyway, we start going down, and there's a big swath of trees separating this run from the run that they were on, and we're walking down, and we could hear everything going on the other side of the swath of trees. When I say a swath, we're probably talking 50 to 100 yards between us and the event, but the slope is down at 45 degrees, if not higher. It's just crazy. So we get down to a point, and we're like, there's no way we're walking back up this thing. We went far enough down. So we realized this, and we backtracked a little bit. We made through this cut that was in the trees to where the event was. I mean, it wasn't easy to walk through. You're walking through knee-deep, hip-deep snow on the side of this hill, this mountain. So long story short,
it took us like a half hour just to get through that part.
I mean, we're talking a half an hour to an hour of just this little section, right? So long story short, we decided to walk down the mountain, and as we're coming down, they have this, I don't know if you've ever, for those of you that have never been on a mountain where there's a ski hill, they've got different paths. Like you've got the greenway, which is more like for your entry level. It's not as steep, it's easier to ride, that type of stuff. And then you have, on the top end, you have the double black diamond, which is normally going to be your harder, expert level runs and things like that. So we're walking down this thing, and somehow we end up getting redirected and couldn't figure out which way to go. We ended up going down through the woods. So for those of you, what are those things that they ride over that are No. It's can't remember the name of what they're called. Where skiers typically ride over them, where you're going back and forth. There are little mounds that do this, little short ones. I can't remember
I have no idea.
I can't remember the name, but anyway, they're riding. We're going through the woods where it's full of it's really technical for anybody that's on a ski board or a snowboard or skis, and we're going down, and it's so steep that if you were to try to like walk down, you would fall. So we're literally on our butts scooting through this thing,
and we had to go to one tree to another.
Yeah,
and we used our feet to stop us. And then there was one section, he's like, okay, I'm gonna go, I have to catch you. And it was so flippin' scary, like. And then our toes, from clenching so much, at least mine were, completely rubbed all the skin off of my toes. I was bleeding, and I had no gloves because I did not plan on getting lost in the woods or the snow that day. Like, I thought I was gonna just ride this little chairlift up and down. Yeah, unprepared.
completely. So anyway, we finally get down to the bottom of this lift. We pop out, and we have 2 full chairlifts going up towards the top of the mountain, and we got all these people looking at us, and I'm like, oh crap. Okay, so I'm gonna be the dumbass that they're gonna talk about in the bar that night.
Yeah, we looked out of place. So
Yeah,
out of
we definitely didn't belong where we were. So, but yeah, that's basically what ended up happening.
But when I dig into the bottom, I did find a painted rock. That
Yeah.
made it all worth it.
That is true. We have our neighbor here cutting the grass. And he's jamming out.
Oh, buddy. Mr. Bud, come on. No. I know you.
Dog is crazy. Anyway, so we're home now. That was a solid 30 minutes we were gone. Fortunately for me, it's got the little timer on the video. Do you want to keep going, or you done?
I'm good. I'm gonna
Okay.
go take care of my toe.
Okay.
I reached my 10,000,
You reached your
and
10,000.
it's still not even bedtime.
That's true. It's not. We'll go inside. But yeah, that's
So my rock collection. Wait,
oh yes.
this is the rock that I found on there in Colorado.
Very pretty.
Yes, it was.
So yeah, these are all her little rock collection that she's got going
So
on.
paint more rocks, people.
There's Ralphie, who
and
didn't
quality
behave.
control.
Ralphie didn't behave.
He was so hurt. We dropped him off.
Where's Mo and Tony?
Did invent the crusty wheat.
Going into the trailer at the top.
So anyway, catch you guys on the next time.
You're going.
There you go. Can you do a backflip? No? Can you try?
Oh, shoot. Where's that?
That's pretty cool.
I can land it. Come on.
You don't want to see this guy on a trampoline. Can you try to do a backflip? No?
It's tiring. Like, my thighs are on fire.
That's pretty cool.
Here we go.
Wow.
Ow.
Let me have that.
That did not pop up good. You see how far I'm going back?
That was pretty far.
Oh, here's how I learned. Do this. Like that. Except, don't hit your head.
Don't hit your head.
Because you can use some big
That's
old
good
head.
advice. Don't hit your head.
Now, watch my head. He didn't hit. You want to keep it up like this. Like this. Now, let's see you.
I'm not gonna do any fancy jumps. So
No. Do a 180.
A 180? Oh, I could do one for a while.
Do a 540. Ooh.
Ugh.
Here, let me do a 540. Ready? Now it keeps falling. Whoa! Alright, 720. Thanks. You messed me up. 720 towards you guys. Did it. Watch this. Knees, stomach, knees, back.
Impressive. That's what's up.
Now I'm gonna do basically a handstand. I'm gonna stay on there for a second, go to my back, do a 180 out, so like this. You don't get enough bounce for it. So what I like to do is, I'm gonna try to go over your head while doing a backdrop.
Okay, that's your height.
That's my height.
That's your height.
Okay. It's like I'm probably 5'2".
False alarm, we're good. You can go back by your son.
Mine still has an exclamation
Get
mark.
your little butt out there and jump with him.
I went out there for 5 minutes.
That wasn't.
I was actually out there for 10.
Did you have to go see me?
No.
Then the trampoline is your thing now. Will you? That could have been 5 rolls. I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 1 too many. So
1,
it
2,
don't
3.
count.
1, 2, 3. Bolt. Or
Really, Whipple.
mine came back on. Okay. Never mind.
Hey,
I was
bud,
thinking one.
internet's down again.
Oh my Jesus.
Bolt now. One, two, three, three.
When all else fails, bust out the cookie dough.
Three. This one says shipped within 3 to 5 days.
She just said, bust out the cookie dough.
Well, then do it.
Internet crisis averted.
Again.
Well, I fixed it.
What'd you do?
The technical response
Nothing.
is I cleared the connection database on the firewall.
Okay.
Clearing that clears the natting firewall or
Did
natting
you like
table,
it?
and
Did you
boom,
read
internet's
it?
back on.
Was that a pretty good treat?
Good thing we have an IT person in the family.
Yep, yep.
So you're saying the internet's back on?
Yeah.
Okay, what's wrong with my computer then?
It's your computer.
It's showing me no internet access.
We need a CCIE.
Wish I knew one.
Here you go, Ralphie.
Well, I do have internet now. Just came back on. Let's see if it works this time.
I don't know.
There it is. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
He's worried about the internet.
Is that the ultimate cookie dough?
Yeah.
I'll take some.
Me too.
You can't, it's all mine.
And like,
Well, you know what? You can play at this game. No beef for anybody else. I bought it.
hey, that's okay. It's at their freezer.
It's alright. I know where they live.
I can change the locks.
Doors are breakable. I could just call the cops and be like, they're holding my meat hostage.
Sorry, this guy broke into my house. You can prove it? Yeah, he's on camera.
I'll have a rummage sale with all the stuff that's in the garage. Probably
That's
get
okay.
a few
Nothing in there.
$1,000s worth of stuff out of it.
I don't think so.
You got everybody.
Ooh, going for a Yahtzee.
Did you find it?
Nope.
Nope. You know what they call that? Getting skunked.
No,
24.
no, no, what they call that?
Stock ready to
Amateur.
So it should within 3 to 5 days.
Or as I should say, a noob.